Welcome to another episode of Finding Love. Today we're diving into a listener letter that is discussing if it is okay to be liking people's pictures. And always remember, if you have any questions or something that you want us to tackle, DM us, email us, and tap in with us at IamFindingLove.com. And always remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make me feel complete. Is OD, you got me, is OD. Baby, you're all that I need. No one can be what you mean to me. Boy, I know you need this.
So I want to start off by reading this letter. It got some layers to it. So they said, "Hey Jenny and Steven, I've been dating someone for 6 months now, and things have been pretty serious. We've met each other as friends, we talk daily, and we even started talking about a future together. But something's been bothering me. I can't shake it. He follows a lot of women who post really revealing photos, and I've seen him leave heart eyes under a couple posts, not just likes, actual comments. Ooh. I finally told him it made me uncomfortable, and his response was, it's not even that deep. But for me, it is that deep. If you're seriously dating someone, why are you out here publicly flirting with other women? I'm starting to feel like I care more about building something real than he does. Am I being too sensitive, or is this a sign he's not ready to commit the way I am?" Before we dive in, tell us your thoughts. How do you feel? Is this a deal breaker? Is he wrong? Let us know in the comments below.
In my opinion, if you are in a relationship that you feel like is positive, that you feel like is worth it, then to me, it's no big deal because we all know that women, they're overthinkers. They're overanalyzers. So it doesn't take any effort for us to just not like a picture or not comment on a picture at all, and definitely just to hit the unfollow button if you have a woman that's worth it.
And for me, I don't care about likes. I don't mind if you're liking a picture. That doesn't say anything about your character or who you are to me or who you're showing up as to me,
Yeah.
right? That's for everybody else. But on the flip side, leaving the hard eyes, that's what he took me over the top. That was, I know, wait a minute, hold up, wait, not just you ain't just double tap.
No.
You said, let me be seen by you and all your followers and let everybody know that I like this. Oh, okay, sir. you actively, you trying to go together.
You overstepping quite a bit there. But I also think it matters how she expressed her discomfort to him. So often we can feel a woman's emotional frustration. Now, that emotional frustration can come off as she's trying to control me, almost feeling like you're trying to demand something from me.
Mm-hmm.
And so instantly I got to go on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I got to feel like we are on opposite sides and I can't hear you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But if she approaches me with a tone of compassion that, hey, it really bothers me when I see that you liking these half naked girls' pictures, then I have to receive that information. And if I believe you're worth it to me, then it's not that much of an effort for me to stop liking or to even unfollow that person.
Right. And that's big too, because it's so important to know the context of this liking.
Yeah.
Like, is this an ex-girlfriend? Is this somebody she suspected him of dealing with? Is this just some Instagram model who, he might not ever meet in life, right? What are the context of it is important. But also, if it's a picture that you and your girl ain't never said together, like, oh, that's a nice looking couple, or she look nice. This a booty picture with some bikinis on and some breast out. Man, come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Take your little mental note. Take your a mental heart eye and take that to the bank. You giving that girl a double tap and she got 50,000 likes. She don't see you.
Yeah.
She don't know you. She don't care about your life. So what are you doing in expressing yourself publicly to this person that doesn't matter and making your woman and potential spouse feel any type of distrust, or insecurity.
And that's so good because what you're talking about is she trying to feel secure or is she expressing insecurity?
Mm.
And that makes me even want us to dive deeper into what is the root of why don't you like him liking these pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you like him following these accounts? And I do believe that you can provide context to pictures you're liking. Are they family? Are they friends? Did we go to school together? Are they colleagues? But do you have no connection to this person? Is this strictly a sexual reaction to this post?
Mm-hmm.
We got to dive a little bit deeper to get under the surface of
Yeah.
what is the root of why you don't like him liking these pictures or why you don't like your partner liking these posts.
It's so crazy because I think that women, we don't get insecure until we get serious.
Mm.
We don't care if our little cuddy buddy is liking pictures. Don't nobody care about you. Like away, my friend. I'm waiting on my man to come anyway. But the transition of we just kicking it, we just cool, we go on a couple dates to I see a future with you, you immediately want to feel safe and protected and in this thing together.
That's right.
And so as a woman, those insecurities can be deep down. They could be, ooh, you ain't even know you had them until you get into a serious relationship. So I think it's still important to go back to trust is earned.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of earning trust, you have to show your loyalty to me.
Yeah.
And your loyalty to me should be knowing that you are now a representative of me. And all my friends can see you liking that picture.
Yeah.
All the people of the world can see you liking that picture. And now you are putting out there that we just be heart-eyeing people.
Mm-hmm.
That I have eyes for someone else.
Yeah.
And even if it is just an emoji eye, I don't want you to have no eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, cut them out. But you have some type of public reaction to someone. That's like if a girl with a big old booty walked by and you say, dang, I saw it too.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Like, we both saw it. Keep it moving. Put it in your mental Rolodex if that's what you need to do. But that's done. You don't verbally and publicly acknowledge that booty. So why would you do that online?
Yeah. And another thing that we have to understand about our women, because we're navigating what it seems to be a serious relationship, is your woman wants your attention. She wants your full attention. She wants respect. She wants to feel seen. And she wants to be a priority to you. So if she feels as though that your attention and your time is going elsewhere, then she has a fair gripe with you because that is your responsibility as a man to make sure that she is feeling secure in feeling seen, feeling respected, and being prioritized.
That's facts. I mean, and I guess going back to her question of, is she in this more than him? I don't want to give you a definitive answer at 6 months.
Right.
6 months is just too early in, especially if you're 6 months in and he's expressed to you that he wants more. Yeah. Because I think 6 months is the longest time for us to just be kiki and kicking it.
That's right.
Yeah. We're done, sir. Like, we went on a couple dates. You ain't expressed no explicit interest in going anywhere further with me. I don't care who you like.
Yeah.
Like away. But if he's put it out there that he wants to see a future with you, he wants to see where this thing goes, he's made some level of commitment to you, I think that already gives him a point.
Mm-hmm.
He had one.
Yeah.
He need about 10. We got one. That gives him a point in this building of a relationship. Yeah. Now, it is up to you to say, hey, I'm going to just be done. I'm going to listen to what Jenny and Steve Crazy Bus got to say about this. And if they say I'm done, I'm done. Or to say, hey, baby, yeah, I'm at a crossroad. I'm at such an impasse that I wrote in a listener letter. Okay, you know it's getting serious. I need somebody else's opinion, shoot. But I need security in what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I know this is a simple thing, and I know people have their pros and cons about it, but me seeing you, my man, put hard eyes under another woman's page, it don't sit right with me. It makes me feel a certain type of way. And it also gives me this certain urge to think that maybe I'm moving too fast.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time for you to get some clarity on what's going on.
Yeah, and clarity is key because sometimes, when a woman gets in her own head, she will start comparing herself to the woman you're liking. She'll start saying, well, does this woman start saying, this woman doesn't look like me. So does he even like me at all? And these are just some of the internal battles that women have to deal with. And so it's important that we provide confidence, but we got to walk down the path of insecurity. And we got to start asking the questions of, is this guy exhibiting an unhealthy behavior? Is he exhibiting behaviors of infidelity? Or did your past relationship show similar signs and end up cheating on you? So we got to find out if you're looking for security, or is this one of your insecurities?
Again, I go into, sometimes we don't even know these insecurities exist until we get with our partner or somebody we really want to give our all to. And it's such a vulnerable and scary space because women have all, at some point, thought they were giving their all to they person. And that person stepped out, or it didn't work, or y'all grew apart, or, you were mystified by the beginning, romanticizing what y'all could be, and it never got there. So something happened. But it's a trying time for a woman to be like, I'm about to not text nobody else, not talk to anybody else. I'm about to give him all of my loyalty. I'm going to start, cooking and cleaning and doing all of the things, right? We need to know that we can say things to you. And that's half the battle right there. So I know a lot of people, if they watch our podcast or listen, you hear him always talking about tone. And you're in your head now. Is this the right tone? I don't know. Okay, is this the right time? Do I need to make him dinner to talk about it? And not a mood messed up because I done talked about some frivolous stuff when we were really having a good time having dinner. Get out of your head. Your person will be able to listen through whatever channel you give it to him as. And man, I am urging you, whatever comes up in you, and it comes out as defense, it comes out as reactionary to your tone and your attitude, suppress it. Suppress it for 2 seconds. Because the way you react can determine if anything ever manifests in this situation. And a lot of men are in the same space as single women. They want to settle down. We've been hearing a lot of men are ready to settle down and they just haven't found that one. It hasn't been that spark, or they started tripping. Are you molding the person that you are going to spend your life with to be the person that you want? Love and coming together in unity is going to be a teachable process year over year, day over day. So in that moment, do you feel confident that you can even say this to that man? Or are you already scared? Or have you already mentioned likes and hard eyes to him? He already done splatted on you, and now you like, hold up. Let me give me a second opinion, because something ain't right. That is more telling than the hard eyes. The way he reacts to you, letting him know about this situation and how it made you feel, or the way that he dismisses how you feel about anything, speaks way bigger volumes than some hard eyes under a picture, to me.
It's also important to establish boundaries, including around how we operate on social media, because it can guard against insecurity and it can help protect the relationship. For example, DMing or commenting under a woman, even if you don't know her profile, to me, that's inappropriate and it's unacceptable behavior. But sometimes we have to look even away from the liking of the pictures and post on all the social media, because often it's a deeper rooted issue that we don't even have to even look at social media for. Is what this guy or what this person is doing on social media just a reflection of other aspects of the relationship that shows that this guy ain't the one for me, or this girl ain't the one for me? So often we'll point to one thing and just zero in on it, and we're just missing out on so many more signs that's telling us if this person is somebody we can trust, or is this person somebody we can separate from. Because I promise you, if that person on social is being flagrant and being sloppy, there is going to be other parts of the relationship that are flagrant and sloppy.
Yes. And I also want us women to think about what we're asking. Are you saying that he can't like any woman's picture? No hard eyes under no picture? Or is it just the panty draws pictures? Or is it just pictures of people he was with before? Or is it, have the parameters set? Because guess what? You might bring this up and he say, well, you liked several people I know's, pictures last week.
That's right.
And you like, but they were fully clothed. He like, nah, they had on suits. I know how you like a man in a suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, be ready. You guys, single people, stop looking for your way out.
Yeah.
Start to look for the way in.
That's right.
Every single conversation that I hear and every listener letter and everything that ever comes to us as far as our DMs and everything, it's about one of two things. But one is, how do I get out? Should I get out? When to get out? Yeah. Listen, some hard eyes under a picture. I don't even care if it is the booty picture. It is not a deal breaker. It is not saying I just want to be out here talking to a whole bunch of women. It is saying immediately that these are my common practices and I need to know that I need to switch this up.
And it's also important to say that I want you to know that if commenting under that woman's picture, my friends see that. You're a representative of me now. I feel embarrassed when you do these things. And what that allows him to do is to self-check. And even though he had been doing it for so long before, but now you communicated something to him that he did not think was out of bounds. And so now he can make the change and make sure that you feel safe with him and that these type of things aren't an issue anymore in the relationship.
And pro tip, start watching these podcasts with your man and having a conversation, because obviously y'all don't know how to ask qualifying questions, okay? And while you're dating, before you got serious, talking about some stuff that may, bring up some trauma or what the last man did to you that hurt you, those are also teachable moments in a relationship. Showing him what hurt you in the past, what brought you joy in the past, what, confused you in the past is a part of conversation. And it's an easy way to say, this what I like, this what I don't like. So if you ever talked about social media, because it's just so big and, half the conversations can come from social posts, really. You should be talking about it.
Yeah.
You should be saying, a guy who's out here liking pictures, or tell him about a time that a married man slid in your DMs. Tell him how that made you feel and how disgusted you were with him. Like, say these things. It's so many early qualifiers that I think a lot of people bypass. Yeah. And then now we in this thing, it's getting serious, and I'm realizing, like that. And now I'm looking for a way out when he never should have been in. Some people don't deserve access to you. Some people don't deserve that second date. Yep. Hit them with the love on the spectrum. This is a very nice date. I don't think I felt the spark, so I want to keep us as friends, okay? Like, make it very clear. And then another thing, just to reference another, social media phenomenon in a book that I just read, the let them theory. One of the things that she says is ask yourself 5 whys. But why? But why? But why? Honey, I have done this a few times, and that by the third why, I'm like, oh, it's me. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I need to figure out why I'm thinking and feeling this certain type of way. So, why are you mad at the hard eyes? Yeah. Well, because I'm embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed
That's
by
right.
your close friends? Well, because they always say that, I ain't gonna never find a man, and now I'm finally in a relationship and he out here still looking at other girls. But why did
Yeah.
him, you finally being in a relationship is a bad thing to your friends? Maybe this is a friend thing. Maybe you need to switch up. I just read something that said every 7 years, adult friendships, like you lose like 3 or 4 friends.
Mm.
Uh, Let me just tell you, getting into a new relationship, getting a new job, getting a new house, all of these are milestones that have people trickling away. Maybe this is your time to revamp your circle. Think about it and really focus in on the root of why this is bothering you so much, and not just looking at social media people saying, I don't think no man should be liking no girls' pictures. Okay, single ladies, as a married woman, we ain't never had that conversation. We don't play like that. But I also don't follow nobody out. So what? So who I like?
Yeah.
My client?
But if you're navigating a serious relationship, it's important for you to focus on the other one's feelings. But it's also important to make sure that it makes sense to you. Because if all they're asking is to, hey, can you step off liking all of these girls' pictures? That's not a big ask. But if it goes deeper in, it goes into who's calling you, who's that on your phone, who you texting. Are you sure you're going out with your homeboys? Are you sure you're going out with your girls? I know that it's a party tonight and it's supposed to be a lot of girls there or a lot of guys there. And so I just want to make sure that, you're just telling me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to make sure that we can set standards and boundaries to protect the relationship, but not to enable an insecurity that is creeping into your relationship, because that is where you have to make sure that, what, this person who wants me to make this one change is never going to be satisfied.
In a surefire way, fellas, to get us in the bushes, get us in them phones, get us asking what party you going to, is for us to ask something simple, like, please don't like none of these Instagram people pages, and you say no,
Yeah.
and then you don't hold my hand in public, and then you don't introduce me to a high school friend that we saw at the mall, and then when I say, hey, do you want to go with me and my girls on a couples trip, and you say no, not this time, or it's layers to this thing. You have to be exhibiting that I'm first at all times. You have to be exhibiting that you are somebody that I can trust at all times, or we turn into Inspector Gadget because we still like you, and we know we probably should be done left your butt alone because you can't even stop liking girls' pictures. But now I gotta see. Nah, who you talking to? Who texting her?
Or you liking all these pictures, but he don't never comment on yours. He don't never like yours. He ain't never posting you. Look, a lot of this stuff is not hard to see if we are just looking and paying attention.
Yeah, that's true.
But sometimes we have to look at the other perspective to make sure that we have a clear vision of what's really going on. So let's look at the guy who's doing everything right. The guy that is romantic, who is being transparent with your relationship, who's making time for you, who's supportive of you, who's feeding into your mental health. But he likes those girls' pictures. He doesn't know them, but they are half naked. We know he's a good guy, so he's not sliding in their DMs. He's not commenting under the post, but he shares the pictures in the guy's group chats. He likes them. You have to make the decision right there. Is this a deal breaker? Is this wrong? So even if my woman came to me and told me this is bothering me and this is why it's bothering me, with that tone, I must make sure she feels protected. But is he wrong? Is she overstepping? I think every relationship is custom, but that is something I have to pose out there to the woman, because it ain't always the guy who is unfaithful, flirtatious. What about the guy who's giving you all the things you prayed for?
So since we're talking about prayer, let me just say this. I am a true and firm believer of what you intake into your mind, body, and spirit on a regular basis manifests. So if you constantly looking at half naked women. You're constantly watching porn. You're constantly, listening to music that is talking about how he got 55. You can't tell me that you're always the best guy ever. So what you consume on a regular basis and what your woman knows that you consume is very telling to you keeping your eyes open to things that do not involve me.
Yeah.
And so sharing a picture in the guys group chat or something like that, why?
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
Are you saying that she fine? Are you saying that you want this bikini top for your girl? What is the purpose of it? And I think that both sides of the relationship, if there is something as menial as it may be to you that you can easily stop, just do it.
That's right.
Just do it. If she say, hey, I just don't like it, just stop.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything for you. You're not being controlled. They just saying, just stop. Right. And now on another episode, when she say that, you better post my picture and all that stuff, that's different. But saying that, I just don't want you to put hard eyes under somebody's picture. Anybody's picture. That's another woman. I think it's the easiest thing for you to quickly adjust to give her just that much more clarity and how serious you are in this relationship, how much you want to please me, and how much I should be able to trust you.
Right. And is this the only thing? And is she the one? Are you making plans for her? Is she worth the compromise?
Very good. And if she ain't, let her go. Let her find her beau ass. On that note, let's toast.
First off, I want to thank our listener letter for tapping in with us and trusting us in this community with this information. What's so difficult in these times is to see what's real and what's fake. Sometimes social media intensifies things, but sometimes they also expose the truth. One thing that you always have to do in the relationship is to make sure that you all are on the same team. And is this person worth it? And is this relationship worth it? It should feel mutual and it should feel positive. If it's anything other than that, then maybe we have to look at an exit, because relationships are about compromise, growth, and evolution. And we have to make sure that if we have things that make us uncomfortable, we should be able to communicate that with our partner. And they should be able to receive it, because we're going to give it to them with care. To everybody that's trying to navigate a relationship in this social media age, let's just make sure that we are prioritizing each other. Cheers.
We are finally here at season 2, and we could not have done it without any of you.
We're talking all stages of relationships, from dating to courting to marriage to reaching that forever status.
We are bringing all the true stories to the forefront, and guess what? This year, we're coming back bigger, better, and stronger, and it's all because of all of you.
So stay tuned for what we're going to do next. We are on all platforms at I Am Finding Love, and be sure to subscribe to our website at IamFindingLove.com.
And do not forget, tune in each and every Friday as you keep asking us questions and we keep delivering the answers.
Baby, you're all that I need. No, I can be what you mean to me. Make me feel complete. It's OD, you got me, it's OD. Baby, you're all that I need. No, I can be what you mean to me.